from the 58th Annual CMA Awards in Nashville. Froggy and Forever Media live from the 58th Annual CMA Awards. I'm Danger. Getting to talk to someone I never met before, Mark Culley, who has had a long country music career, and you're going to be at the CMA Awards.
Yes, we are. We're going to be there tomorrow night, and looking forward to that.
You're presenting?
I'm presenting, yeah.
What award are you presenting?
I don't know.
Isn't that funny?
They won't tell me. No, they told me, but I can't tell you.
Oh, it's secret.
But,
okay.
I'm presenting with Billy Bob Thornton, and if he wants to tell you, then he can tell you. So, but I'm not going to get into
Do you know Billy Bob Thornton?
Kind of. Yeah.
I like him. He scares me a little bit, though. I feel like if I asked him the wrong question, he might just punch me in the face or something.
Well, it just depends on which Billy Bob shows up, you know. No, he's a good guy. He's a super guy. I've known him a long time, and I've been blessed to have him as a friend, and now we're working together on this Landman. You know.
Ah, all right. I'm trying to think, how many years has it been since you were at the CMA Awards?
See, I don't know. Maybe Tammy and I were here, my wife and I think, in 26, maybe 17, 16. I don't know. You'll have to ask my publicist. But I don't know. But
it's a memory test.
It was pre-COVID. Was the last time we were here, you know, and of course we were in Texas for some time working with, and now we're out there working on this Taylor Sheridan thing. So, but we came back. Billy and I were asked to come and present. So here we are.
Well, talk about the Taylor Sheridan project.
Landman, Taylor Sheridan, new show streaming on Paramount Plus. This started this week, I guess 2 days ago. And Billy Bob Thornton, Demi Moore, and John Hamm, a great cast.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a small role on there. I play the sheriff of an oil town in West Texas. And it's a modern-day Western about the oil business.
Which is, I mean, there's probably a million stories to tell about that.
Well, Christian Wallace did a podcast called Boomtown. Christian is a Texan and worked in the oil business. His podcast just blew up, and Taylor heard it, and they collaborated together to create the Landman. And Billy Bob plays the Landman. He's sort of a handler for the workers and for the oil tycoons. He's kind of the guy in the middle.
I was going to ask who's the bad guy, because Billy Bob's sometimes he. You know, Sling Blade, he was a good guy, and sometimes he's, the bad guy. Well, he's Bad Santa every now and then.
Yeah, he's sort of a cross between Bad Santa and the good guy. But he's a good guy. I mean, he's compromised because he's having to work a lot of different ends to keep the oil flowing, keep the business going. But and I play a friend, but a law enforcement officer, and sometimes the lines can get a little blurred between what he'd like to do and what I'd like to see him do.
Right. I can think of a million different ways this can go, and it sounds like a great cast and an exciting project. So if it just came out, you said this past week,
yeah.
When did you guys actually film it?
We've started filming last February, I guess, and we filmed up into the summer. And then, of course, then we all took a little break, and then now we've been doing the junkets, press junkets, and the release stuff. So, and we'll be back, we hope, shooting soon again for season 2. This hasn't been officially announced, but from what I can tell, there's more story to tell. But everybody go watch season 1,
And the way people consume, shows now, it's amazing, right? With
streaming is unbelievable. And Taylor's sort of the king of Paramount streaming right now with Yellowstone and Lioness and, Mayor of Kingstown. I'll leave one out.
Doesn't sound like a bad crew to be involved with.
No, it's a great group to be working with. And Taylor's a brilliant filmmaker and screenwriter. And then I have a few scenes with Billy Bob Thornton, and I just have to remember that how bad can I mess it up? They're all watching Billy Bob anyway.
Mark Culley here with us at the CMA Awards. A music question for you of the new wave of country artists out there, like the Entertainer of the Year category, Morgan Wallen, Luke Combs, Lainey Wilson, Jelly Roll, Chris Stapleton. Who's really caught your eye or your ear?
Well, I mean, I love Chris Stapleton, and we know the Stapletons, and but so I'm gonna be pulling for Chris anytime he's nominated because I don't know anybody can write and sing better than him. But now Morgan Wallen, I gotta say he's Tennessee boy. I like that too. I mean, there's something I like about all of those guys and girls, but so it's hard to say. I think it's great that we can recognize this group of elite talent, and they're all nominated. But there's so many great singers and songwriters today, and then there's still some great singers and songwriters that sort of came to town when I did with that first big wave of the '90s movement that are still making music that I think is phenomenal too. So who do I vote for? You know what? I give my I tell my wife Tammy, she, you go vote, because I don't want to have to tell somebody I didn't vote for.
I love it. Well, hey, thank you for spending time with us. Can't wait to see the new show.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And we are live from Nashville. CMA Awards coverage on Froggy, brought to you by Wayne Lumber and Supply, Mata Heating and Air, and Murphy Family Inc.